Hello, darlings. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, wear your masks, and here's the video. Hello, darlings. It's Brandy here for brcnails. Today I am doing a collab with the Hillbilly sister collab. So, it is Rainbow Brite is the theme. Let me pop up some of the pictures right here. This is not the complete pictures. There are a few people missing, including myself, but I did want to show something up there, you know. I do want to give a shout out. Okay, we have Nailcraft by Trusha and Annam Nail Boutique. Both of them have come to my attention, so of course I want to bring them to your attention. They are beautiful nail artists, so please go check out each of their channels. Subscribe, hit the like, show them some love, you know the deal. Just let them know that, you know, there's other nail YouTubers out there that will show you some love. Everyone that participated will be listed in the description box, as well as a playlist of everyone who has done videos, so please go check those out. This little theme, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but this set came out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. But before we get into it, I do have to thank everyone for doing watch time. There are quite a few ladies that are trying to reach monetization. Some of them need to reach their 1K subscriber goal, as well as the 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 365 days. The playlists for everyone will be in the description box, as well as in the pinned comment. So please consider watching any one of us ladies. We can all use the help. So thank you in advance. Mwah, mwah. And thank you everyone who's already been doing it. Mwah, mwah. Okay, so most of this video is me struggling through freehand. I did speed it up quite a bit just because it took me forever. And since I was running out of space on my phone, I had to kind of stop in the middle, but you know, y'all have seen me stamp and do all that stuff. So I did get some inspiration from a different person. I saw this picture from Nailed for the Gods. I guess she's just like a private technician. And this is a fairly old picture, but it was one of the few that I could find that I felt like I could do, because I wasn't even going to attempt that girl's face. It wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. I had a hard enough time doing this. So the little friends or whatever were a good look for me. So I did decide to do them on shorter nail tips so that I didn't have to worry about like stretching the picture to fit the nails. And I did kind of want to make it look like, you know, it was sideways, but it ended up looking straight up anyway. But whatever. I'm proud of myself. It took freaking forever. That shit, it just, I hate freehand. I suck at it. But when an opportunity comes up that I feel like I can actually accomplish it, I will try. And yes, I left all this stuff in there because I want you to see all the crap that I went through to do that one little cartoon picture. At least with this one though, the outlines were black and were going to be black, so I didn't have to worry about, you know, making the lines light like I did with the original honeybee one. Because I used black for that and it looked like crap. I would definitely use an orange or a brown the next time. But this one, it was nice to be able to just, you know, not have to worry about the amount of paint on the brush and everything like that. Of course, as an 80s child, I loved Rainbow Brite. I had Rainbow Brite dolls when we could afford it. You know, and that doll lasted like forever because we only got one. And we had 3 girls. But anyways, you know, growing up poor, everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people have done it. So, you know, it is what it is, if you will. But because of my brain damage, I don't really remember the story of Rainbow Brite or like what the big deal was about it. Like, I had to go on Wikipedia and read about it because I was just not getting any of those like, ooh, I remember this. Like, usually when it's stuff that was from a long time ago, I can remember it very easily. It's my short-term memory that's a problem. but this was not ringing any bells for me at all. So that's why I went with the, you know, copying or whatever you want to call it, for the actual face, because like I said, I recall having the doll and stuff, but the story and the videos or whatever, I just don't, they're just not there. So if you are not an 80s kid and you have no idea what Rainbow Brite is, the premise of the story is a girl is brought to a gray and desolate world, and it is her mission to bring color back into this world. She teams up with her little furry friend called Sprite and a horse. I don't remember the horse's name, but she goes around, she rescues the color kids and finds the color belt, and then they all magically bring color to this world. And then, you know, they go on adventures and stuff like that after that, once they bring the color to the world. So that's the story. It's not supposed to be our world, it's a fictional world, but yeah, that's it. That's the whole story. There was plenty of reboots, and each time they had different premises for each one, so the story has progressed, but after growing up with it, I didn't pay attention to it until right now. So there was a lot of different looks and restyling of it, but of course I wanted to go to that original 1980s kid style because, yeah. And the yellow star was on the forehead of the horse, and on the antennas of this little guy right here, there's a little colored furry friend for each of the color kids. So I went with the purple because they didn't have no pink ones. So yeah. And I know this kind of looks funny if you look at it with the red part being the mouth, but the red part is a nose. So if you, it's like one of those pictures, like when you change your perspective, it changes the picture type thing. So yeah, that's a nose, not a mouth. If you are still watching this video, please hit the like button. Let a girl know you were here. Leave a comment. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell. You actually have to go through the trouble of hitting the bell and selecting all so that you can get notified when I put new videos out. Otherwise, you will not know my videos exist because YouTube is not very friendly to small creators. So we kind of get lost in the shuffle when it comes to notifications. So if you're not part of the notification group or whatever you want to call it, you're going to miss a lot of my videos. So if you like them, please do that as well. It's really helpful. So thank you. Okay, so the hardest part is past. It was just getting all the outlines to look the way that I sort of wanted them to look, and coloring them in was super easy because I knew that I was going to re-outline it after. So as long as I didn't go too much over in any category, in any space, then, you know, the re-outline will make everything look fresh and firm and the way that I wanted it to look. So, and I do want to say thank you to all the ladies in this collab. I know there have been a few collabs before this, but I'm working on a bunch of stuff behind the scenes, so it's taking me away from my collabs and my video making and that kind of stuff because I'm setting up for a bunch of stuff. So you know, I'm spending time for my channel, it's just you guys are not seeing it. So I do want to thank all the ladies in this group for having me, keeping me, letting me stay, whatever you want to call it, because you know, this turned out to be a very fun one, and next month is awesome. So cool. But I ain't telling y'all yet. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait and look forward to it because it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, so if you want to know the products that I'm using, I don't think I said this already, but if I did, here's a refresher. The white background is the Lovcarrie Funny Bunny Milky White. The link for the Lovcarrie store is in my description box always. This white color is getting to be my total go-to color because it's not so flashy white. Like regular white is like bright. This is still white, but not as dull as some of the other Milky Whites that I have. So yeah, I've been reaching for this like crazy. And the nude color is from the Gel NY. It's number 146, Lovely Wedding Day. It's a semi-translucent shimmer nude. I have a bunch of these shimmer nudes that I absolutely love, and it just depends on the design, which one I'm using for that day. So I used the Model ones red and yellow and blue, and I used the same the purple, the darker purple is the Gel NY number 074 Baby Purple, and the other one is a Born Pretty Purple. The links for the Gel NY and for Lovcarrie and for brcnails, all those are always in my description box, so you can check those out. And I mean, everybody knows where to get Born Pretty, right? So now with the nude, I realized late in the game that if I wanted to paint a rainbow over it, especially since I was using mostly Model 1's products, the colors wouldn't show right unless it was over a white background. So after I painted 3 coats of the nude on there to make it opaque, because it is semi-translucent normally, so if you want it opaque, you kind of have to build it up a bit. I had to paint most of the nail white because I went to do the white clouds and I was like, oh man, what a dummy, I should have done it white and then put the nude on it around it. But I was running out of time, so I didn't film all that. But I mean, basically, you guys know how to paint a rainbow, right? I've done a ton of rainbow nails this year for Pride. So there's a bunch of those tutorials if you want to take a look at those. They are, I don't think I have a rainbow playlist. I might have to make one up. But anyways, so I wanted to show these because yes, I am breaking out the damn regular polish. But Miss Katherine Ford from Nails by Katherine Ford, she sent me a bunch of these glitter polishes, and they are my go-to rainbow glitter polishes. Now the blue, I don't have a good blue glitter. A lot of them are like this one, where it's like clear polish with blue glitter, so you're not getting that blue like bam color. So what I did was I took the blue from the Model ones that I used in the rainbow, and I kind of put like a not an opaque layer, like I kind of just smushed it around a little bit so that the blue color would be there. You know, put it in the lamp for 60 seconds because of course it's a gel polish. And then I took the blue glitter that I had, I put it on a sponge. It soaks up all the extra polish and you just get glitter with minimal polish, and I just scraped that up and put that in the spots where I needed them to be. So that's how I got all the colors for the 2 glitter nails. Now I wanted to add the yellow stars, and Katherine also sent me this plate as well, which I think is going to come in huge handy for the shapes and lines and all that stuff that's on there. I think it's going to be a very much used plate, so thank you, girl. Mwah, mwah. So I decided to put a white star down and then put the yellow because I knew the yellow wasn't going to show up vibrantly if I didn't. So once I put it on there, that white star just didn't look bright enough, so I put another one on top of it. And I didn't have any problems with the white, but I did have problems putting the yellow on top of the white, which I thought was a little strange, but I haven't layered very much. The VB video was the first time I layered, and it wasn't like directly you know, it wasn't full color on full color. It was like full color with an outline. So, like I said, I did the 2 coats of the star in white on both the nails, but then when I got to the yellow, it didn't want to come off the stamper, which I thought was really weird, because I had used the yellow before, just before in the bee video, and oh man, you want to check out that video because the story, you will be laughing your ass off at me. Oh my goodness. It was such a pain in the ass. So here I am making sure that the stars are bright and vibrant, and you know, I'm starting to get tired, so I'm knocking shit over because it just took so long to do those freehands. That's why you need to practice, people. Practice, because I don't practice, and then I complain when it's shitty. So yes, practice. Me included, I need to practice. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the ZJoy's yellow polish, stamping polish, and to do those stars. And there was no, like, lag in time, like where I waited too long and it shouldn't have stuck, but it just was not going for me, and I don't know why. But it's one of those things with stamping. There's so much that goes into getting a stamped look. Like the temperature of the room, the temperature of the polish itself, the way you swipe, the way you roll. You know, all that stuff comes into play when you're trying to get a good image. So, and then sometimes when I'm cleaning it up with the lint roller, I'll hit the image and have to do it again because I ripped part of it off. But yeah, it just would not stick. Like that one sort of stuck, but the second one really just would not stick. Like I barely got it off the stamper. So I was just lucky to actually get it completed and done at that point because I was starting to worry. You know, I was gonna double stamp it, but I couldn't get it off. So, you know, I just ended up doing it for, I ended up just doing the other one once and called it a day because I was just so frustrated with all the stamping not coming off. Okay, so here is my finished look. I think it came out very, very nice. You know, my freehand is still in the cartoon stage, but that's okay because that's what this was. So it worked out very well, and I'm super happy with the way it turned out. Thank you, ladies, from the Hillbilly Sister Collab. I really appreciate you guys keeping a spot for me and, you know, letting me join back in again after such a long time of absence. Thank you everyone again for the watch time. Don't forget to check out the ladies that I mentioned in the beginning, as well as everyone in this collab and the playlist for this collab for people who did videos. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.